How crazy is you? Okay, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all. Third video. Big ups or whatever. How crazy is you? I feel like this is something I have to start asking my friends because you can't always get what you want without being a little crazy. Talking about this, I'm really talking about the power of manifestation. You have to be delusional. Delusional. You have to be delusional. I'm not, it's not a question about it on like, is it a step that you can go around? Do you want it or not? And when it comes to the delusional part, honestly, and if you're feeling it or have the knowledge of it, if you're given the knowledge and you don't be delusional, the question is, do you need it? So, it's a part of drilling in the action or the work that you have to put in to get it. So, and I feel like some people don't see that they're delusional. Some people don't see that, like, because they're speaking so much positivity over it, or because they don't see the correlation. Part of that for me, an example would be like a kid saying, when I grow up, I'm going to be because it's delusion, because you don't even know if you're going to be that. Or so we say, because we're so programmed to think negatively and so programmed to say, well, what if this happens? What if your mind changes? Please. They said what they said. Just like, we say what we say. A little example of that is, those little relationships, the relationships, the delusional relationships where they don't need to be together. I can't talk much on that because, it's such a touchy topic, and I've been there, of course. Like, come on now, who hasn't been there? So, watch your delusions. I was saying, I need my friends to be a little delusional, but they have to be delusional in the right areas. They have to be delusional where we can manifest together. And, if I'm speaking life into you, take what I say and go. Don't, oh, that sounds good, but I'm just, cut that stop right there, mama. That's where my road ends. Like, of course, I can uplift you a little more, but I don't coddle my friends. I'm not really that type. So, you'll get a little back rub from me, hug, not physical, but I'm saying the vibes. I'm not into physical touch like that. We can hug, I guess, because it's a natural human thing to do. I just be doing it because people be like, oh, so. Not against hugging. I'm just saying, like, it's, you know, you know. Oh, I didn't mean to start the video, but y'all, it's, as you can see, I'm gonna try to brighten it. As you can see, it's getting dark, literally. I'm not gonna lie, my nerves are getting bad. Like, I'm getting very nervous. So, I keep stopping the clips, and yeah. So, yeah, excuse me, pardon me. So let's just turn the lights on. How does that look? I don't know. With the manifestation, I feel like a lot of things in life become hard when you're manifesting because there's so many things around you, or more so, let me hold ourselves accountable. We let so many things be around us, or put so many things around us and put ourselves in situations that don't see us belonging where we want to go, and where it is that the pathway that allows us to be where we want to go. Understand as well that, things are situational, as in like being homeless, like I went through. Children, that's a big another one that can have you thinking like, oh my God, how is this going to happen? What about the kids? Money, money, money. That's the That's a major one that anybody can go through. Just for the sake of being even, let's say having a car. Okay? Situational things that we willingly put ourselves around that we know we don't need and that could disrupt our manifestations will be friends. At times, family. In relationships, delusionships, okay? Jobs. Don't make me hit you with that. These are things I want to say that we willingly put ourselves around. Situational, not so much situational. These are things we put ourselves around that we can avoid and that we can separate ourselves from that can interrupt our manifestation process, especially if they are making you not see where you want to go. They're blinding you. But also with friends, situations like friends, some of them don't see that for you either. And they're feeding into your manifestation story as well because you have those same thoughts. And there's now more negativity than it is positivity because, along with their negative thoughts about you and where you think you're going, you also have your negative thoughts about yourself, the subconscious and the conscious. So, bad mixture. Same thing as your job, and it could be with your coworkers. No, 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 no. In my instance, I want to thank God because my coworkers have always been the ones to speak life into me more than my friends. In this instance, I haven't really had friends that much that have not spoken life into me. I just feel like that's because of my personality. While I may be camera shy, your manifestation for me starts with those simple things that you have to get rid of. And honestly, some of them are so drastic. I'm gonna use friends for an example. Job, I don't really see that, but I know how the job market is. I know how hard it is to find a job. So if you have one, I know you can't just leave. I'm not gonna speak that life on you. I know at times we can't just leave our job, okay? Friends can be hard to get rid of. I know. And it's like it's not even the case of getting rid of the well, yeah, it's getting rid of them because you need to. But it can be hard to get to that point because I've had friends who I felt I needed to get rid of, but it's not like they were doing anything wrong. I just personally felt like they weren't going to fit into the next chapter of life I wanted to take. And for me personally, it could be something as simple as your eating habits that make me be like, I'm sorry, you gotta go. It's me, for instance, I do not have the best eating habits. So my mind said, why am I going to have somebody around me who does not have the best meat eating habits? I mean, it's that simple. That's how it should be. Am I saying my friends can't eat bad? No. But I'm saying the friends around me who eat bad also have the same mindset as me as wanting more and knowing that they shouldn't eat like that. You know, I'm not in a position to, and even if they're lying, I'm not in a position to be unfriend them because I don't see them making progress. Now, once I do make the progress, it'll be a different story because I'll be inviting them on that journey. I'll be trying to feed that life into them as well. But you know, as wearing the same shoes, if they're telling me this story, that doesn't mean it's a story. It could be the truth. You know, I'm gonna say that doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's a tale because I don't see it. So some grace. I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna cut you off because you're not living the life I want to live right now, So end goal is once I'm living the life I want to live, you have to fit into the environment. If I'm a healthy person, I want healthy people around me. Am I judging my unhealthy people? No, we just are not in the same caliber, and that's definitely fine. As of now, we might be. No judgment. I'm just speaking solely on my group of people that I would have around me. Like I said, I can hang with anybody, but the people in my circle, the people who are feeding into me, and the people who are knowing my life, I'm pouring into, etc. Situations like that. You know if you're my acquaintance, you know if you're my friend. I'll say that. Back to the gist of it, those topics, they will definitely interrupt your manifestation, because like I said, those things are weighing in on you. And once you see what's having a weight on you, it's the same thing. If you have jealousy problems, if you're a jealous person, why are you following people who you're jealous of? Why are you watching stories that make you jealous? Why are you looking at people who are rich if you're jealous? Why are you following celebrities if you know you're jealous of their life? You should have inspiration from those type of things if that's where you want to be. If jealousy is where your energy goes, you should remove those things from your life. You shouldn't follow those pages. You shouldn't look at those things. I learned that earlier on in life, and it has helped me so much. I'm a Scorpio, so astrology doesn't rule the world or rule your life. But as a Scorpio, jealousy was something that I had a problem with at one point. And it was more so in relationships. I've been jealous of friends as well, though. And you have to learn as you grow older to find a positive in that emotion, I guess. Because, it's about desire, but you have nothing to be jealous of because you have the same capacity to get what that person has. It doesn't matter what you have to do to get it. Now, morally, it does. But you have the capacity. There's a way you can get it. It's not, there's no reason to be jealous because they're not one of one. They're not special because they have it. Some instances, they could be special, and that's why they have it. We can't fit a disclaimer on everything that's going to be a topic. Yeah. Overall, that's what you need in your manifestation. You got to get a little crazy. That's to simplify it. It's that simple. You have to be delusional, living in the flesh of who you want to be. That's why I don't know if you've seen there are people out there saying if you want to be if you want to become who you want to be, start doing it today. Start doing the things that you see yourself doing. It's the same for manifestation. If you want to drive a nice Benz, the car you're in now, when you get in it, address it as the car you're going to call your Benz. Say that's your Benz. You're driving a Benz right now. Your Benz is literally in your garage of your 6-room home. I don't know. I see like 3 bathrooms for you. I don't know. I don't know what type. I don't know if you have a big family. I don't know. I'm just saying. But set the scene. Favorite quote, and I love stealing it and using it because that's all we do on Earth, not just America, surprisingly. The world, Earth, is a stage. Pick your role and play it. So good as you seen in the last part, pick your role and play it. That was me. That was me. I'm sorry. That came from my heart, from my soul, from the core, from the streets. It really did. But yeah, it's easier when you learn to play life as a game. And if you like have a really bad negative mindset, and like when things go bad, you get into a place of like, what I'm gonna do? I'm probably not your type of person, because I don't really have those moments, because I know this is a game. And when a mission is just too hard for me, I turn it off. I turn the game off. I don't keep that stressing. How you do? Child, please. This is me swatting that out the way. Child, bye. Please. I don't wrap myself up in those type of that's just diddly do. I can't grasp it. It's like I can't put it into words. Some things are just so, that's how bad I've let it go and let me know this is a game. That's psychosis. And what's wrong with that? Didn't I say be delusional? Trust me, bro. It's all a game. I don't care. Listen. Play it right. Don't be a villain. That will be my biggest advice. Just want everything to come to you. Everything you desire comes to you without others being in harm and without, depriving someone of what you desire. Okay? So that should be your intention behind it all. And that comes from a place of your heart. Manifest for the good. Don't manifest harm on others. Just don't manifest harm on others. Just speak it, okay? I'm gonna leave that where it's at. Technically the same thing, but if I'm gonna give you I gotta cut the cameras, I'm dead ass. Hopefully I wasn't just ranting. Hopefully I actually touched on what I wanted to touch on, like I think I did. I don't know. This is what comments are for. You can tell me something. Oh my God, tell me. Let me tell you something. Tell me something and just fill me in on that. Tell me what you think about it, you know? Am I really crazy? As I should be? Or like, should I not be? Like, is that a problem? But also tell me how crazy you are. Like, are you delusional? Am I what I'm saying making sense? Actually, why am I asking y'all? Because at the end of the day, if you were to say I'm crazy, actually you're dumb and you don't know how to manifest. Because this is backed up by neuroscience. Like, I'm not crazy. I love that for me. I've been manifesting since I was a teenager. So I didn't always know the ins and outs. I'm still working on it, you know, but that's a story for another day, I guess. Right now, XO to my boys. We'll chat another time. Manifest that for yourself. I'll see you soon. Hopefully we can meet in person. I don't know. Just tell me about it. For now.